Blessings, blessings, blessings. Hello, friends. Happy Sunday. So, my name is Charlie, and I am an intuitive soul purpose guide as well as an energy channeler. I have been an energy channeler ever since I can remember as a young girl, where I was able to pick up on people's energy and I just knew their secret, as I would say. So, lately, I've been really allowing myself to just explore out loud more of a channeling type vibe and pulling cards. And so, I decided to, instead of doing daily card pulls, which I was still doing Twitter on TikTok, I'm also going to do a weekly poll just to see what the energy is and see what's up. So let's get into it. The song "Let It All Work Out," let it all work out. Ooh, ooh. It's coming to me. So let's see what the cards are saying to know what the message. Let it all work out. It seems to be the general message. So let's see. Let it all work out. This energy feels ahead. By the way, I just let my camera roll because I like doing stuff live. That way, the information is just there and it is what it is. All that editing stuff I'm not into, so I just be letting things be what they are. So the two cards we have so far is the Page of Wands and the Ten of Wands, and it's so funny, right? To think about it, like the Page of Wands, the beginning, um, the Page of Wands is like this when we're talking about an archetype or energy, right? This is someone in their beginning stages, right? This is like a beginning, and then we have this Ten of Wands, which I also believe is like a completion, right? Coming to terms with the ending of studying something, and in this case, um, it's saying like there's another way to do things, right? Oh, let it all work out. There's another way to do things. So the message here is like that's what the Ten of Wands message is like there's other ways to make things happen. There's other ways to do things. It's not this only way. Like we don't have to force things. We don't have to yeah, you don't have to force things. You don't have to force things. Sometimes when there is like resistance there or there just doesn't seem to be a flow, sometimes that can be an invitation to just pause and slow down. The Page of Wands, keep your eye on your goals and enjoy every moment. Okay. So sorry, my bad, y'all. The Page of Wands energy is keep your eyes on your goals and enjoy every moment. And then we have there's always another way to do something. Okay. Whew. So one of the messages I am getting from this is that with this Page of Wands and with this Ten of Wands, right, we're talking about action, right? We're talking about movement. We're talking about energy. We're talking about going forward, okay? And when the Page of Wands, is like keep your eye on your goals. One thing I've learned on this journey is that sometimes we don't need to change the goal. We need to change the plan. And that's what the Ten of Wands is here to tell us. And remember, the message here is let it all work out, okay? Let it all work out. Just because things aren't going the way you think they should be going doesn't mean that they're not going in a direction that you desire. Okay, so maybe you need to switch some things up. Maybe you need to let something go. Maybe you need to um, consider some alternative plans. You know, it doesn't have to be the way that you're thinking. Don't have to be the only way. The way that you're moving don't have to be the only way. Okay, there's something you may not be seeing. All right. We have the Eight of Swords. It seems like you're blocked, but you can still take a step. Okay. So this it is clear. It is clear that with this message, let it all work. Let it all work out. And then we have these messages about like keeping your eyes on your goals, thinking of other alternatives, and then it's like it seems like you're blocked, right? There's something you're not seeing, right? And so with this swords energy, and it's a Gemini card, right? It's giving me it's all in your head, okay? So whatever it is that is causing some disruption in your flow, it is mental, right? And which most things are. Most things are mental. There's usually a mental block in something, some kind of belief you're holding on to, some kind of expectation you might be holding on to, some kind of belief where it's like it has to be this way. Um, that's slowing you down. Stop fighting with what is, okay? Stop fighting with what is. I don't know how it came out because it was on my foot. But stop fighting with what is, okay? Stop fighting. This is another Wands card, right? This is about action. This is about energy. Learn to take life as it comes, both positive and supposedly negative. One thing I have learned about this life is that there is no positive or negative. At the end of the day, we give meaning to life, okay? Life is just what it is. Life is what it is. It is neutral. We give meaning to it. If you see something as negative, then that is what it is, right? The universe is not going to argue or fight with you about your beliefs, okay? But at the end of the day, you will feel a discomfort within your spirit if that's not aligned with your truth. Okay, so this is like stop fighting with what is. Let life unfold the way it's unfolding. If you're being invited to slow down or take another look, something is not working out the way you desire it to work out. I'm telling you, this is a time to pause. Whatever is going on in your mind is where that disruption is. Stop fighting what is. Stop being annoyed because things isn't going exactly how you want it to. I'm someone who personally, I can tell you, I get when I feel frustrated when I'm working on a project, I have really learned to just let go, take a pause, because clarity always comes to me. I'm currently creating sweaters, right? Decorating some sweaters for myself, and I was so excited about this project. One of the sweaters was not turning out the way I thought they were, and I actually thought I was just going to throw the sweater away. I wasn't thinking much about it. I was like, I don't think this one is going to make it. I just can't see how to fix this. Last night, right, I'm just chilling, minding my business. So all of a sudden, I get this vision of like making spirals on this sweater, and so I'm like, and the way I saw the spirals, I'm like, oh, I could draw that. And so I put spirals all over the sweater, and then I saw like an image of like writing messages and words on the back. And let me tell you, that sweater is like one of my favorite ones right now. It's one of my favorite ones, and I was so frustrated with this sweater. I was so annoyed. I didn't think there was any way to like fix it or change it or but no, clarity came. Clarity came, but sometimes you gotta let go so that clarity can show itself, right? When we are forcing and getting caught up with things, trying to make it happen, trying to make it continue to flow when it's clearly not going to, it's like trying to push a circle through a square peg, right? And the square is not as big as the circle. It's not bigger than the circle, and therefore you can't just push it in and make it work, right? Or when they say trying to fit a square in a circle, whatever. You know what I mean. Yeah, you know what I mean. The other two cards we currently have right now is, so we have the Six of Swords in reverse, and we also have the Hangman. Okay, Six of Swords and the Hangman. Again, right? We getting to the Six of Swords. We getting to this energy. There's clearly some stuckness here, and that we got that Six of Swords, like I said, in reverse, right? This is about stuck. This is about a stalemate, unwanted proposal, unaccepted offer, lack of empathy. Like something is missing here, and in this specific card pull, I feel like it's like a mental stuckness. You're getting caught up in your head. You're getting caught up in how you believe things need to go, and right, we have the Hangman, which is the perfect message for us see things in another way. It is an invitation to shift your perspective. Consider another way. Is this reverse? It is. Right. So this card was also reversed. Okay. And so it's like, and now it's right side up. Okay. This is definitely correct your thinking. Correct your thinking. It is your thinking getting in the way of what you got going on. So whatever it is you got going on, Spirit is saying it, let it all work out. That what is actually blocking you or what is actually making you feel stuck, right? There's no actual block, right? This is, we know, is an illusion. But what Spirit is saying, what they're telling us is that it's all mental. It's all mental. It's all mental. Correct your thoughts. It's all mental. It's all mental. Let's see what else we have here. It is all mental. We have the judgment card. When you are able to create yourself the way you want, you can create your life the way you want as well. Okay? This is about taking your power back. Okay? This is about taking your power back. So, no matter what circumstance we find ourselves in, everything is guiding us back to our truth. Everything is guiding us back to our flow. Okay? When we are in situations where we feel stagnant, we feel overwhelmed, we feel all this uncomfortable energy, right? Or this stuckness, right? Anything that is not flow, that is always an invitation that something is out of alignment. In this case, I feel like you are being asked to trust yourself, right? Let go of all these ideas of how it has to be, how you have to be, and really just let yourself be. Okay, it's when you create, when you are able to create yourself the way you want, you can create your life the way you want as well. Okay, so this is about letting go of beliefs that no longer serve you, ideas of who you have to be, ideas of how you have to show up, ideas of how life has to work. The reality is, all this is made up. I don't like. I did a post about this last week on TikTok where I was like, have anybody ever just stopped and have we been stopping to realize that this is really all made up and how the rules can constantly change and shift, and a lot of the beliefs that we're holding on to is beliefs that we've been given, okay, that someone else has given us. The spirit is saying it's enough about that. It's time for you to see life for what it is, see yourself for the truth of who you are, and start walking in that. Allow yourself to be who you truly are and create a life that reflects that. Okay, so we are getting out of our heads. Forget what people are going to say, forget what people are going to think. It all works out. It all works out. But you have to trust yourself. You have to allow yourself to be who you are being called to be. We have another card here, and that was the Nine of Wands. Again, right? We have these wands and this we have the wands energy and we have the swords energy, right? So we're talking about action, movement, and all the things, and we're also talking about mental, okay, our mental world. And then we with the Nine of Wands, believe in yourself and have courage to continue. Okay, you may be contemplating, you may be thinking, this is your pause. This is your pause. Okay, this is your pause. Don't hold too tight to a belief. Don't hold too tight to an idea, okay, of how things have to be. This is time to open yourself up, allow more things to come in, and specifically new ideas and beliefs. Shift your perspective. Your perspective is what needs to be shifted at this time, which is so interesting. Your perspective is what needs to be shifted at this time, is what you're being invited to. We're going to pull a card from the Akashic deck. This is actually my first time using this deck. So let's see what's up. Let it all work out. It's just like that song is just such a perfect song. It's so true. Let it all work out. Release any tension, any energy that's trying to force things to. Yo, you got this. You really got this. You really got this. That was a lot of cards. Hold on. And it's such a lightness too. So it's not like this energy is heavy. So this is so the fact that there was that the Hangman card and even a Judgment card, it's like the right because I'm talking about the major arcana cards, right? Like this is like a shift, okay? Like this acceptance of what the season is inviting you to is going to shift your world, shift your experience, shift how you see things. We have the courageous heart and the soul's whisper. The courageous heart, it takes courage to follow your heart, especially when the path is unknown. Your heart knows the way. Trust it and let it lead you to your true destiny. Soul's whisper. Your soul is whispering its deepest desires and truths to you in the quiet moments. Listen closely. It's guiding you toward your authentic path. Listen. Listen. It's been said. It's been said. It's been said. There's peace here. There was an invitation for some newness. And I know that if this reading resonates with you and you are feeling stuck or you're feeling like stagnant or you don't know how to move forward, you're just like, what is going on? You expecting things to look a certain way. Trust yourself. Trust your own folded. Slow down. I'm telling you, in the pause, in the slowing down. That's like always my recommendation to people is like slow down, because your inner voice has the answer for you. So it's really a matter of just trusting yourself. So have this courageous heart. You know, I live in New York City and I grew up here, and so like I'm so used to a go 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 life, or I was so used to go 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 life. That's how we was kind of raised and brought up in this energy. And then like now I'm more like slowing down and just like, you know what I mean? Like, forget all the chatter and the noise outside of me and how things supposedly have to be. And I'm trusting my own inner guidance. I'm questioning everything. Like I said last week, I just put up a post at the end of this past week, just talking about like, are you questioning things? Are you questioning how they said life had to be, and realizing that like that is not your truth, and that you don't have to carry other people's beliefs, and you will be fine. It's all going to work out, but you have to trust yourself. You can create the life you desire. You can create the life you want, okay? The card is here and it's clear. When you are able to create yourself the way you want, when you are able to show up in your own truth, you can create your life the way you want as well, right? Your life is going to reflect your own energy, your own inner guidance, your own inner joy, the divine expressing itself through you. Okay. And you do that by having a courageous heart, trusting yourself, trusting your inner voice, being willing to go after what it is you truly say you desire, and even going at it in a unique way, shifting your perspective about how it has to look, how it has to be. Start to question things. Know that your inner guidance is always there for you. It's always listening, always um providing guidance to you. But at the end of the day, you have to be able to hear its whispers. And sometimes what that means is going within yourself, taking a pause, not going running, trying to rush um to get an answer, not trying to rush to get understanding, allowing it to unfold in divine timing. Even if you slow down, you're not going to miss nothing. You're not going to lose anything. And that's what we're being invited to. When I heard the song, Let It All Work Out, it was just so soft. And it's like no worries. They're just saying, like, there's no worries. Like, everything is going to work out, but you have to trust you. You have to open up to you. You have to let go of what it is, how you believe it has to happen. Maybe even if you slow down and take some time out to hear your inner voice, you will realize that you've been going at things in a way that you've been told you should, or in a way that someone else says works. But that's not for you. Spirit is saying, like, stop taking on other people's ideas of how life has to be, and now you're creating it, believing that that's the way for you to do it, but it's not. You have to listen to your own inner guidance. Even if you desire something that someone similarly have, does not mean that you have to go about it the same way. And so you're being invited to listen to your own inner voice. Check in with your beliefs and your mindset and how you believe it has to be. One thing I remind myself, and I just finished up recording my Manage the Ego course, and in the Manage the Ego course, I talk about this idea that the ego does not create, right? The ego only knows what it knows. It only knows what it's been exposed to. So sometimes we have to go into the unknown. Sometimes we gotta be willing to open our mind to the possibilities of what we have yet to see. You know, we might be being invited to do something new, be innovative about our approach to something, but you won't get that guidance unless you listen to your inner guidance, okay? You may be just here to create something new, and though it may look similar to what someone else has done, it's not what God is asking, or source or spirit is asking you to do. It's not what you are here to do. And maybe it may look similar. Maybe you think it's supposed to look similar, but what you're being guided to is something totally different, but also the same, also similar. So you're being invited to just open up a bit more. Trust that inner guidance that you have. Know that the answers will come to you. Um, it all works out. Let it all. It's just like the way the song came on. It was just like, hey, hey. It's like what I see is like Spirit is like not worried at all. Okay, so whatever it is, like they know you're gonna do it because there's no force. Like it's really calm. It's just like you tripping. Okay, and from a place of love, right? Like Spirit is saying this from love. Like they're saying it as a jokingly way. Like you stressing yourself out for nothing. That's literally what I see. It's like, and so like when they're doing "Let It All Work Out," when the song is playing, it's very much like let it all work out. Like you're crying. Imagine you're crying and like your best friend that you know love you down. Like they would never do you like they won't steer you wrong. They love you, you know they love you, you know they're not downplaying your feelings, but they also singing and making you laugh because they showing you how silly it is that you're worried. Like that's kind of what it is. Like spirit is just like they just singing a song, doing anything like let it all work out. Why you stressed out? Because they're like, you stressed out. I already told you what it was. They like, I already told you what it was. Like you're literally stressed out because you scared. And it's all right, get your fear out. But we moving. We move at dawn. It's kind of like we move at dawn. We're moving. And I think that's why that all this want energy is here. They like, we moving. We going places. Okay, it ain't over. Okay, we moving. We moving. You keep your eyes on the prize because we going. We moving. It's so sweet though because as much as this is like, I love how playful this is, and I'm getting goosebumps because they like let it all work out. I guess they're like, girl, you got the energy that we're talking about. And it's like, yes, because I see it and I feel it, and it's very they're very unbothered. They're just like they're not even they ain't even worried about you. Okay, spirit ain't even worried about you. Spirit is just like they know that you know. Okay, they know that you know what's up, and so like they just like, all right, all right, dramatic. Do your little human thing, and we ready when you are. So the two cards that we have from the archetype deck, all right, the archetypes that we're working with this week is going to be the ninja and networker. Okay, so the messages for the ninja equipped with many different tools. So you have everything you need. Okay, you have everything you need. Okay, you're going to even surprise yourself. So be patient. You are a master in disguise. So maybe you haven't even realized how magical you are. But whatever it is, when you make this, when you come up, when you realize this aha moment, this thing that may be like causing this what word I want to use? Mm. I usually say murky, but causing this belief that something's wrong or that you're stuck, whatever that come on spirit, whatever that illusion is, once it is revealed, you're gonna be like, because something else is going to be shown to you. Okay, some aspect of yourself is going to be shown to you, and I think it's it's magical. Whatever aspect of you are that you're awakening to, because this is what it is. Like you're awakening to some energy, some new energy of yourself, like some aspect of yourself that hadn't been needed before. I guess like that version of you didn't has not been needed, but now it is needed, and it's awakening. And spirit is saying like you are equipped with many different tools, okay? And you are going to feel that, you are going to recognize it, and it's going to become clear to you. You are so much more than you think you are, and what you need is always going to be available to you. It's always going to be in you, and so like this is being awakened in you, some kind of magical aspect of you, like okay. The other one is a networker chats up one person after another. Okay, you gonna this is a 6-6 card too. Was also giving me three. Was also giving me community networker. Yeah, you know how to connect with people, and you are going to connect with people. And like just the way this image is, right? There's so many different ways. Whether we see this as the internet, whether we see this as business proposals. So whatever it is you're needing, if it's not just your own magic, you'll also get whatever external support you need outside of you. So trust the unfolding. Like Spirit said, let it all work out. You have to let it all work out. And the way you let it all work out is to not resist what is. And I think that we talked about that in one of these cards. I forgot what card it was, but we definitely talked about it in one of these cards. To accept things as they are. Where we talked about, yeah, with the 5 of Wands. Learn to take life as it comes. Let's learn to take life as it comes. And that's what Spirit's saying. Like, no more fighting. Don't be fighting against what is. Don't fight against the energy that is present. There's a reason why that energy is there. So if you're feeling like you're being asked to pause, or you feel stagnant, or you feel like something isn't working, like there's a reason why that's happening, right? That's an invitation for you to check in with yourself to be like, all right, what is this here to show me? What is this here to teach me? What is this revealing to me, right? And whatever that is, that whatever clarity you get from that is going to help you move forward. Okay. So listen, this is a great time of the year for clarity, for wrapping things up, right? We are in December. We're still in Saggy energy, right? Like allow your mind, your heart to be open. A lot of us are wrapping up things or even just deciding to pause and rest. But spirit is just saying it seems like right now this is not even a rest period for us. This is just like you're working on something, whatever that thing is, and if you're feeling stuck or whatever else, this is a pause. But this is a pause for you to get clarity. All right. And it all works out. Regardless of what, it all works out. And that's the message. So that's what we have for this week. Please let me know how this resonates with y'all. Leave me some comments below. Anything else, any advice y'all have for me as I'm journeying through, right? At the end of the day, it has to resonate with me. But yeah. So thank y'all for being here with me. Thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for supporting. And I hope this resonates for you. I love you all so much. As I do more of these, right, I will also be tapping in and opening up more of me. So I'm really excited to see how that all unfolds. But we outside. We outside. We doing it. I love y'all. Have your best day on purpose. Have your amazing week. And I will still be doing daily pulls on TikTok. So feel free to go over there and check them out. And let's get into it. Love y'all.